morning Year 1 and welcome to Friday's Maths. So we're going to start, if you've got the reception booklet, we're going to start with you, okay? So I've got a friend to help me today. He's my mental maths monkey and he asked me to see if you can count all the way to 20 and all the way back again. Do you think you could do it together? Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Well done, Year 1. Okay, now let's go all the way backwards. So we're going to start from 20 and count backwards. Do you think we can do it? Yes, we can. Off we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And what do we say at the end? Blast off! Well done. My mental maths monkey is very, very impressed this morning. Okay, I'm going to pop him down now and we're going to carry on with our work this morning. So, in your maths book today, you are going to be doing something really, really tricky. You are going to be looking at subtraction on a number line. So you need to find page 15. Okay, page 15. And I'm going to show you how to work out your subtraction questions on a number line. So first of all, can you show me our subtraction symbol? Like this. Brilliant. Okay, can you show me our equal symbol? Well done. Okay, now let's just remind ourselves, what does subtract mean? Subtract means to take away, to get smaller. Okay, another word we've used is minus. Okay, so the number gets smaller. Okay, and our equals, what does that mean? That means at the end, all together, when we've worked our question out. Okay, so we're going to start with this one on the board and it says 6 subtract 3 equals. Okay, so what you need to do is find your number 6 on your number line. So find your number 6 here and you're going to do 3 jumps on your number line. But you're not going to jump forward because we're not adding anymore. We're going to jump backwards because the number's going to get smaller. So jump 1, 2, 3. What number have we landed on? Number 3. Jump back 1, 2, 3. So 6 take away 3 is 3. Check on your fingers, put 6 fingers up and take 3 fingers away. 1, 2, 3. How many have you got left? 1, 2, 3. So 6 take away 3 equals 3. Okay, next one. 9 take away 2. So if you're not sure what number this is, and if you get one in your booklet, remember you can use your number line to help you. So find the number and then count along to see what number it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We know that's number 9. So we're going to start on number 9. How many jumps am I going to do? 2 jumps. Jump 1. Jump 2. What number have we landed on? 7. And you can check with your fingers. Put 9 fingers up. Take 2 away. How many have you got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 9 take away 2 is 7. We need to do one more with you. There's a big number. What's that number? If you're not sure, use your number line to find it and help you. 10. So we're going to put a circle around number 10. And how many jumps are we going to do this time? 8 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 jumps. Goodness me, that was a lot of jumps with that subtraction question. And we land on number 2. And you can use your fingers to check your answer, and you can use some counters if you would like to check your answer after. And you've landed on number 2. So there's your answer. So today, in page 15 of your book, you're going to answer your subtraction questions using your number line. And I can't wait to see your pictures. Well done. Okay. If you have got the Year 1 booklet, this part of the video is for you. And we're going to start doing a warm-up, and we're going to count backwards from 20. So if you need your number line, we're going to count all the way back from 20 to 0. And as a challenge, then you could pause the video and you could count backwards from 50. You could even try and count backwards from 100. That would be a big challenge. But together, first of all, we're going to do it from 20. Are you ready? Off we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're going to be a rocket, you can go blast off at the end. Does anybody know why I might have started a warm-up counting backwards? What have we been learning about this week? What have we been practicing? Can you tell me? Shout at me. We have been practicing all about numbers getting smaller and numbers going backwards. And I want to see if you can remember some of the words that we have used to describe what it means, what the calculation is when the number gets smaller. Let's see what some of this under this one here. See if you've got this word. It says subtraction. Did you shout subtraction at me? That's what we've been doing, haven't we? Well done. What's another word for subtraction? Let's see if you shouted this one at me. Minus. Minus also means to subtract. And the last one that I've got on my board says take away. Take away. And I'm sure lots of you shouted take away out at me, because that's a really good way of remembering what subtraction means. It's to take something away. Okay, so we're going to carry on today with our subtraction. Now, I've got some superstars here today, because these children and lots of other children have been sending in some brilliant work to our Year 1 email. And here I've got some examples of different methods of subtraction. So our superstar Zach over here has been using pasta shells to help him work out his subtraction questions. He's been using physical objects to help him take away. So well done, Zach, that's a brilliant way of subtracting. And Naya has been using her 100 square. And that is another brilliant way to jump backwards on your 100 square to complete your subtraction questions. And Gracie May here, what have you been doing? You've been using your fingers to help you, and that's a brilliant way to work out your calculations. So a big thumbs up to these 3 superstars, because these 3 children send in lots and lots of work, so well done to you. And everybody else that's also sent lots of work in, a big thumbs up to you as well. Maybe we'll see your picture another day. Okay, so before we go on to your challenge for today, I just want to clear up a little bit of confusion that some of you have had. Some of your mums and dads have sent us a message to say you found it a little bit tricky when you've had a big sentence to read and to understand the sentence, to find out what it wants you to do. So this question here says the difference between 3 and 6. Now I know that sounds a bit confusing, but what it wants you to do is find the biggest number and jump back. Okay, so it wants you to do a calculation. So your calculation here would be 6 take away 3 equals. So find your numbers and you're going to take away. So start on 6 and take away 3. 1, 2, 3. And there's your answer. Okay, so even though it sounds quite tricky, put the calculation in numbers. So the difference between 8 and 4, what they want you to do is 8 take away 4. Okay, so 8 take away 4 equals. So put your circle around the number 8 and jump back 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces, because that is the difference there. That's the number. Those are the difference. So we've got 4. Okay, so if you find any questions like that in your books, it's working out, it's pulling out the numbers that you need to use and finding your calculation in there. Okay, so today, you're not going to work in your booklets today because your booklets say multiplication, and we don't want to go on to that today. We're going to start that next week. We're going to round off and finish off our subtraction with a lovely Friday subtraction lesson. So I need you to pause the video, and these are your subtraction questions for the day. So what you need to do is pause, write them all down, and you can write them on a whiteboard or you can write them on a piece of paper, and you can use any of the methods that we've talked about, whether it's a number line, 100 square, an object, or in your head or on your fingers. Okay, so you can use any of those methods to work out your answers, and we would love to know which method you used. You might want to use more than one method. You might start off using pasta or some counters and then think, I can do this in my head. So you carry on with your fingers or in your head, but let us know which one you found the easiest to use. So there's your challenge for today. Pause your video, write your questions down, and off we go. Well done. Okay. Now, if you are in year 2, go back a minute. This part of the video is for you. So I want everybody in year 2 to look at my superstar today. My superstar here of the day is Samuel. Okay? And Samuel has been doing lots and lots of work, and his helper is one of my favourite helpers because he's always got his lovely dog giving him a cuddle and sitting next to him doing lots and lots of work. So a big thumbs up to Samuel because I'm really, really impressed with your work this week. Okay. Now you have been working on some multiplication. So I thought we would start off by doing a little chant, and we're going to count in 2s, then in 5s, then in 10s, because that will help you with your multiplication questions. So starting in 2s, off we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Well done. You can pause the video, you can repeat again if you need to. Let's count in 5s, off we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Big thumbs up, well done. And the last one, we're going to count in 10s. Now we're going to go just past our 100 square because we're going to go up to 12 lots of 10. Okay, so let's start. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. That's really tricky, isn't it? Well done. And look, once you start getting better at your 2s, 5s and 10s, you can move on to all the chanting. So you can move on to multiples of 3, you can move on to your 4s, your 6s, but try and get your 2s, 5s and 10s really, really good first, okay? So, we've been looking at finding times. We've been looking at this question here, this symbol here, that means times, it means multiply, it means lots of, it means groups of. Okay, so this says 2 times 3, and that means 2 groups of 3, 2 lots of 3. So I've got 2 groups here, 2 groups of how many flowers? 3 flowers. Okay, and to work out our answer, we need to work out how many there is all together. So if you can count in 3s, you can count 3, 6. If you're not sure, you can count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But we have split them up into 2 lots of 3. Okay, my next one is how many groups of 5? 1, 2, 3 groups of 5. So we've got 3 lots of 5. So 3 lots of 5 flowers. 1 group, 2 group, 3 group. And another way that we can write that is 5, add 5, add 5. So when you work your answer out, 5, add 5, add 5, here's how I've written it at the bottom, and that's called repeated addition. So we've got the repeated addition question at the bottom. 5, add 5, add 5. Can you tell me the answer? How many is there? Well done, there is 15. So 5, add 5, add 5, or 3 times 5, or 3 lots of 5 makes 15. So today, you're going to complete some multiplication questions as repeated addition. So this here says 4 times 3. So that wants 4 lots of 3. So you're going to write 4 lots of 3. So looking back, you're going to write it repeated, okay, just like we did here. And it tells you at the beginning how many times you're going to repeat it. So we want 3 4 times. So we're going to write 3, add 3, add 3, add 3. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 4 lots of 3 equals. And if you can count in your 3s, you can do 3, 6, 9, 12. You can check it by your fingers, your multiplication square, or making groups, okay? So the next ones, I'm going to show you how to write it as repeated addition, but I want you to find the answers, okay? So 6 lots of 2. So we're going to write 2, add 2, add 2. That's 1, 2, 3 lots, but I want 6 lots. Add 2, add 2, oh dear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What a silly pen this morning. It's playing multicoloured pens this morning. Okay, let's see if you can do that last one on your own. So pause the video to work your answers out. You need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can count in your 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay? And here are your questions for the day. So you need to pause the video, write these down on your board or on your paper, and write the repeated addition question underneath, okay? With the answer at the end. And I really look forward to seeing your work today. Well done, everybody. See you tomorrow.